another geography themed video, and in this video I'm going to be attempting to name the flags of the continent of Africa. So I am on a website called Cetera, and I only recently learned of this website, but it is a very neat little website that has everything you could imagine to do with geography. So if I just look at the top here, we have all different categories. We have all of the various continents, and within each section you also have a number of different games relating to geography, such as guessing the country, guessing the cities, flags, everything you could imagine to do with geography. So this is my very first game on this site, and if I just scroll down, we can take a look at the flags of Africa. And this is all of the flags of Africa within this particular game, and all we have to do is click on the right flag that we think is the correct answer. So that is how the game is going to work today. And the first country I have to name is Libya, as you can see here. And also what you will notice is there is a timer going, but we're not going to worry about that because this is an ASMR video, so we're just going to take it at a leisurely pace. And what you will also notice is we have a little arrow here, so we are able to scroll along as much as we want. And what I am actually going to do is I'm going to begin by naming the countries that I am certain on. So that is what I'm going to do on this video. Work my way through all of the flags that I am 100% certain on. And once I have worked through all of them, we will then begin to work on the ones that I'm not so sure about. So this is going to be interesting to see how I get on with this quiz. I don't think Africa is an especially strong area for me, but I'm going to do my very best, and we'll see what sort of percentage I end up with at the end of the quiz. Okay, so our first flag that we have to name is Liberia, and I do know Liberia. It is this flag here, and it's very similar to the US flag. It has the blue box in the corner and a number of red and white stripes, but I believe the US flag has 13 stripes in all, but it is very similar to the US, so we'll go ahead and we will click on Liberia. Alright, Tanzania. I'm actually going to leave this one because I'm not 100% sure. And the next flag we have to name is Ivory Coast, and I do know Ivory Coast, and it is this flag here, and this flag is essentially the Irish flag in reverse. So Ireland is green, white and gold, and Ivory Coast is gold, white and green. So let's go and click on that. And now we have Ethiopia, and I think I know Ethiopia, and I'm taking a slight risk in going for this one now. I said I was going to go for ones that I was 100% sure on, but I'm about 95% sure, so let's click on it and see if we are right. Okay, good, we are right. And now we have a very easy one, probably the most recognizable flag in all of Africa, and it is South Africa. It's a very colourful flag. It is in fact one of my very favourite flags. I love the colour combination and the design of it. So let's go ahead and click very similar, but I think this one is Senegal, so let's go for that. Okay, good. Now we have Morocco, which is one that I know, and it is this red flag with the St. David star on it. I believe you call that star, and it is green in nature, so it's quite a simple flag in nature. So we'll go ahead and select Morocco. Next we have Algeria, which is another one that I do know, and I can tell you without even seeing it, it's green and white with a crescent moon and star in the middle, and I'm just looking for it. I don't think I've quite woken up today. I think I'm still a little bit asleep. Where is it? There we are. We're up in the corner. I was looking around the center. So there we have Algeria, and it doesn't quite fit into the screen there, but this is Algeria, so let's click on that. Now Djibouti. I think I'm going to leave Djibouti. I'm not 100% sure. Niger. Okay, yes, I do know Niger. And it's a flag that sort of reminds me of India. It's quite similar to the Indian flag. But this is the flag of Niger. It's got the same colour scheme as the Ivory Coast. Green, white and gold, but this one is horizontal stripes with an additional sort of gold circle in the centre. So we'll click on Niger. Cape Verde. Okay, this is a flag that I am a big fan of. I really like this flag. I especially like the formation of the circle of stars that is slightly left of center. I just think it looks really well. So this is the flag of the Cape Verde Islands, which are off the west coast of Africa. They are further south than the Canary Islands, which belong to Spain, and that's actually a place that I've been to a number of times. It's a really good holiday destination. So we'll go ahead and we'll click on the Cape Verde Islands. And now we have Malawi, and I don't feel confident enough to go for Malawi just now. And now we have Ghana, which is this flag here. And what I will add at this point is that a lot of my flag-based knowledge does come from watching sports over the years. So we have the international football tournaments such as the World Cup, African Cup of Nations, and even the Olympics and things of that nature. So Ghana is a team that I'm familiar with. I've been to a number of World Cups in my lifetime, so I am aware of their flag. I do believe the football team's nickname is the Black Stars for obvious reasons. So we'll go ahead and we'll click on Ghana. Alright, now we have the Comoros Islands. I believe it's another island nation. I do know this flag and I'm looking for it, but I'm not feeling confident enough at this point to go for it, so we will move on to Sudan. And again, I think I know what Sudan is, but I want to eliminate the more obvious answers. First of all, Benin. I do think I know Benin. It's either this one or this one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm going to go for this one. And thankfully we are correct, so we can move on. So now we have a place that I'm really unfamiliar with, and I couldn't even begin to pronounce the name of it, but it's something like Sao Tome and Principe. I'm not sure about that one. So unsurprisingly, we are going to leave that one. And our next one is Libya, which I do know. And it's not a flag that I'm is this flag here. We have the thick black stripe in the center, the red stripe at the top, green at the bottom, and the crescent moon and star in the center. So that is Libya and Sudan. I think we had Sudan before, but I'm not confident enough to go for it just yet. Nor Gabon. Zimbabwe. Yes, I do know Zimbabwe. I think, yes, it is this flag here. I'm almost 100% sure on a very, very colourful flag. And let's click on that. Namibia. Yes, Namibia is a country I know. I got to know the Namibian flag via the Rugby World Cup a number of years ago. So it's one that I have always recognised ever since, and I'm just looking for it. I think that's part of the challenge, trying to find the flags. Yes, this is the flag of Namibia here. We've got that nice little sun there in the corner. And what I will also add at this point is I do plan on doing a history of flags series of videos in which we will actually look at the origins of the flags and some of the history behind it. So I think it will be quite an interesting series. So if you're interested in both flags and history, I think you will enjoy that series, so have a look out for that in the near future. And our next flag is Angola. And Angola is this flag. And I got to know this flag via the 2006 World Cup, in which Angola took place, and that's the only World Cup I've ever seen them take part in. So it is this flag here. It's quite an attractive flag, I think. And now we have the Gambia. Not just Gambia, but the Gambia. And I'm not sure why it's pronounced the Gambia, but it is this flag here, I do believe. Alright, and now we have Rwanda. And if you've seen my thumbnail for this video, I purposely put in 3 countries with kind of a similar sort of ring to it. We had Uganda, Rwanda, and Botswana. And I do actually know the difference between all 3, so I can identify all 3 of the flags mentioned, or the countries mentioned, I should say. And I believe this is Rwanda. And now we have Mauritania, so I'm going to move on from that one. Madagascar. Yes, I do know Madagascar. And it is this flag here. We have the white vertical stripe and also a red and green horizontal stripe. Mauritius. Yes, I do know Mauritius, but not well enough to go for it at this point. Mali. Yes, I do know Mali, but I'm not 100% sure if it's this one or this one. I think it's this one. I'm going to take a slight risk here. And yes, thankfully we are right. Now we have Eritrea. Not confident enough on that. Nor South Sudan, excuse me. Tunisia, yes, that's a fairly easy one. And it is this flag right here. And the Sudan and South Sudan, I think I'm going to struggle on. Togo, yes, I do know Togo. And again, it's from a World Cup, and it was the same World Cup that Angola took part in, and it is this flag here. The former footballer Emmanuel Adebayor played for Togo, so it's this very colourful flag here. And we keep getting moved back to Sudan, which is kind of making it difficult. has a very beautiful and very colourful flag, which is this one right here. And now we have Mozambique, which I think is this flag. I am taking a bit of a risk by going for this one. Alright, so our luck remains in for some of these. I am taking a bit of a chance, which is going against my own rules, but there we go. We're playing it by ear as we go along. So we have Equatorial Guinea, which I think I know, but we'll move on from it for now. Definitely move on from Guinea-Bissau. Mauritania, going to move on from it. Somalia, yes, I know Somalia. And it is this quite a plain flag. We have the sky blue background and a white 5-pointed star in the centre, so we'll click that. Gabon, we're back to Gabon, which I think I worked out. I do believe it's this one down here, so let's go for it. Zambia, yes, that is one I know, and it is this flag here. We have the green background, and it almost looks as if there's a flag in the corner on its side. That's how I view it anyway. I suppose you could view it as being vertically as well, but that's how I view it. And we also have that bird there above it. I think it's an eagle. But yes, that is the flag of Zambia. Egypt, a very well-known flag, of course. And it is this flag down here. We have that bird in the centre as well. I think it might be an eagle as well, but in different form. So we'll click on Egypt. Cameroon, yes, I know Cameroon. Been to many different competitions in sports, so I'm well aware of the Cameroonian flag. Is that the right word, Cameroonian, or did I just make up a word? We'll go with it anyway. Eswatini, I think this is Swaziland, which is a tiny little country locked inside South Africa. I think it's this flag here. Yes, it is. And Eritrea, we're going to come back to that, because we have a number of flags that I know that are remaining, so I want to work through those. Uganda, yes, Uganda is this one right here. Another very colourful flag. And it is now getting to be more difficult, but I am looking and I'm seeing some flags that I do know. So we have Nigeria, which is a very well-known flag, and it is this one here, green, white and green. Burkina Faso, yes, I know Burkina Faso, which is right next door to Nigeria. And yeah, we'll move on from that one again. Central African Republic, I think is this one. I'm not 100%, but let's go for it. And we are correct. Guinea-Bissau, I know is going to be a difficult one. Mauritania, we've had this one before. And I think, as I'm just looking, I think it might be this one. So let's go for it. And yes, we have got it right. I'm just trying my very best to get through this without getting any wrong. I think it would be remarkable if I managed to do so. I don't see it happening. Eritrea. No, I'm going to keep going. This game really wants me to name the Sudans, doesn't it? Djibouti. Nope. Lesotho. Yes, I know Lesotho. I think I know Lesotho. So let's go for it. Yes. Mauritius is one that I should know, but I'm going to skip, so it is getting very tough now. And sooner or later, I'm going to get one wrong. That's just the nature of the game. DR Congo, yes, I know that one. And it's formerly known as Zaire. Republic of the Congo, I'm gonna have to guess, because I feel like I should know it. In fact, I'm not. I'm going to keep going. Chad. Yes, I know Chad. It's this one here. It's very similar to Romania, in fact. Eritrea. I'm going to go for this one. I feel like it is this one. So let's hopefully get it right. Nope. That is Sierra Leone. So we have to remember that. Which we haven't actually had yet. So Burundi. Yes, I know Burundi. This flag right here. Comoros. Yes, this one right here. It's a very interesting looking flag with the 4 stars there inside the moon. So we are now down to 98%. And Tanzania, I think this might be Tanzania. Yes, so we are now making sort of educated guesses, ones that I partly know or have an idea on. Equatorial Guinea. Nope, I'm going to move on. I really need to learn my Guineas and my Sudans, which is, this game is determined for me to guess. Malawi, yes, I do think I know Malawi. Mauritius, I should know Mauritius. Is this Mauritius? Nope, that is Eritrea. So there we go. We know where Eritrea is anyway. It's one that I'm going to have to remember. Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to be guessing these ones now. So we only have a very small number left. I think, is this the Congo? Nope, that is Guinea. So as you can see, I am now struggling. So this is Guinea, so we need to remember that. Let's move through the list until we find it. Guinea, so it's just Guinea. Djibouti, Sierra Leone, yes. South Sudan, Republic of the Congo. I think it might actually be this one. Yes, it is right. Mauritius. I have a feeling could be this one. Sao Tome and Principe. I'm going to go for this one. Alright. We are on a bit of a roll now. Equatorial Guinea. Let's go for this one, but I think this could be... I think that might be Central African Republic. Let's go for this one for Equatorial Guinea. Nope, that's Djibouti. Djibouti. That is South Sudan. Let's go for this one. That is Guinea-Bissau. So there is Equatorial Guinea. I was right the first time. I shouldn't have went against what I thought first of all. Which one was South Sudan, I think? Was it this one? Yes. Guinea-Bissau, I think, was this one. Okay, and we just have 2 more left. And we now know that this one is Djibouti, which means that this one is Guinea. So there we go. We finish with a score of 90%, which I'm very pleased with. In all, I think I did quite well there for not knowing the African flags all that well compared to other continents, particularly Europe, which is where I'm from, obviously. But yeah, I think it was a lot of fun, and I actually learned about this particular website from another channel here on YouTube, which is Welsh ASMR 82 _ maps, I believe his name is, but I will put the link to his channel down in the description if you want to check that out. He does make very interesting and relaxing ASMR videos themed around geography, so there's a lot of maps, flags, GeoGuessr, everything to do with geography that you could imagine. He covers it on his channel, and he actually has a number of channels, so yeah, feel free to check those out if you're interested. I highly recommend you do so. But for today, that is just about it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy it, be sure to hit the like button down below. Consider subscribing to the channel